Don't worry, random stranger, I'll help you. And I'm dead. This challenge is going to be fun. Hello YouTube! You know what's worse than getting kidnapped by your own parents? A Machoke humping your TV. I mean, doing a Pokemon challenge with 1 HP Pokemon. The rules are simple. Any Pokemon I use or catch will only have 1 HP, no matter what level they're at. Welcome to Pokemon Ruby, Dark Souls Edition. Let's start the challenge. Luckily for me, the game lets you continue if you die during the Pokemon selection. Unluckily for me, out of all the Pokemon games in existence, I chose the one game where I have to be the first rival. I miss you. Fine, if I was a useless 1 HP Pokemon, where would I level up? Oh my god, I just realized I can't even catch Pokemon yet. But don't worry, because we got a potion. After many attempts, we kill one Zigzagoon, and it's only up from here. Son of a... Yes! Now what? Oh, the rest of the game. Of course, we're never going to win this challenge by brute force, so I need to come up with something soon. For now, we fought everything that moved, caught a Ralts. The only reliable way to level up my Ralts is by switch training against Seedots, because they don't have any attacking move, which was as fun as watching grass grow. But the thing about having 1 HP is that you have already hit rock bottom, so you can't feel any worse. So, what's the plan with Roxanne? Geodude is 4 times weak to grass, so 1 absorb and he's down. But for her nose pass, I took the Bullet Punch TM earlier. Remember that weak grass move we usually ignore? That's how I'm going to defeat her. All I need is to land a 4 or more bullet turns, and that one is over. Not bad. I have 1 badge, which is 1 more than I expected to get in this challenge. After proudly winning the first gym, we save this guy again, and then catch an Inkeda. Because what's a 1 HP challenge without the king of 1 HP?
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
I don't have enough money from all the losing, so I have to make sure I conserve the few Pokeballs that I... Oh my god, a shiny Pokemon that I don't need! I regret nothing. I was able to level up my Nincada by switch training to Ralts versus Makuhitas. Best time of my life. With now a Shedinja, the fighting gym is not that much of a threat. Brawly has 2 Pokemon, but only 1 can attack me. He switches out Machop on the first turn, so that gives me a free attacking turn with Fury Swipes, a multi-turn attacking move. So, if I get a high roll on Fury Swipes, his Makuhita goes down easily. Machop can't attack me, so this one is over. I seriously need to come up with a good strategy, or this challenge will not go well for me. I was able to figure out one, but I need to get the next badge first, before I can start on it. So for now, I'm going to only level up my Ralts, and I have to make sure I don't let it evolve to Gardevoir, even if it exceeds level 30. A solo unevolved Pokemon in 1 HP challenge is suicidal, I know, but hopefully what I have in mind works. Of course, the timing couldn't be worse because the 3rd gym has 2 steel types, and psychic Pokemon are not very effective against them. The good thing, however, is that we open a lot of the map at this point and there are so many trainers to battle. That made leveling up easier. I tried to focus on my speed and special EVs when I was leveling up my Ralts, because this will be really important later. Hey baby, I make YouTube videos that no one watches. I was able to reach Watson at level 32, but the battle was still difficult. I had to rely on getting his Magnemite confused with Confusion in order to get 1 Calm Mind. Once that happened, I was able to take down his Magnemite and his Voltorb. What I didn't expect is that I got a crit and killed his Magnemite as well. I only wanted to lower its health and then take it down with Shedinja, but that works as well. Don't mind if I take it. Notice that I still didn't evolve to Gardevoir, and now I start on my plan. I get an egg from this lady. Is it another Togepi? Why, no. It's a why not. While waiting for the egg to hatch, I went back to catch a female Ralts. After that, I leveled up the Wynot to level 15, evolved it to Wobbuffet, and breeding time. Already? I get the 5 eggs I want, and now I have a deadly team of mini Ralts that know Destiny Bond. Now comes the reason I chose to focus on leveling up my original Ralts, because I wanted to reach level 47. After leveling up for a while, I used my rare candy to get it to 47, where it learns Hypnosis. Gardevoir learns it at level 51, so that's why I chose not to evolve it until then. So this is what leveling up feels like. With my team now ready, next comes the gym leaders. With all that leveling up, I was able to take down Flannery easily by taking each of her Pokemon down in one turn. But starting with the 5th gym, I can't do that anymore. After his first 2 Pokemon go down, his slacking takes me down. So I swapped one of my mini Gardevoirs and used Destiny Bond to take it down. That little thing won me the fight, which is as unexpected as realizing that Makuhita can learn Surf. One problem I do encounter often are high priority attacks like Quick Attack, and of course Winona's first Pokemon had it. I changed nothing yet it's still not working. To counter it, I let it kill my Shroomish first to disable it, whether by paralysis or sleep, and then defeat it with Gardevoir. Unlike most AIs I have faced so far, she will always go for Quick Attack and no other move, so I had to take her down this way. Now, what do I plan to do when a Pokemon survives that doesn't have Truant? Well, I simply use Hypnosis. The idea is to try and take down any Pokemon I can by attacking with Gardevoir. But, as the Pokemon get stronger or resist my attacks, I will put them to sleep and use Destiny Bond to take them down. Or, kill them myself while they're asleep. But this is more fancy and will become really useful later, so we're doing that. In both cases, only Gardevoir gets the experience, so that works well for me, because my front line gets stronger. I found out the hard way that I do not one-shot her Altaria. So, time to use my little mini Gardevoirs. I put it to sleep and take it out with Destiny Bond. Next, we get some really good items like Lax Inces, this thing, and Shadow Ball. This helps a little with the next gem. I still don't one-shot them, even with Shadow Ball, but they're in a bit of a checkmate against my team. Gardevoir can take them down in exactly 4 turns, and if I put one of them to sleep, they are forced to either go for my Gardevoir, and I get Destiny Bond, or kill my Ralts and let me hit them for free. Destiny Bond goes for all opponents in the field, so I guarantee to kill one of them if they let my Ralts survive. But it was even easier than that, because most of the time they ignored my Gardevoir, so I sacrificed my Ralts until Gardevoir took them down. Before moving forward, I bought Protect because it will come in handy really soon. Run away from a legendary, lost to random trainers. I need to start picking on people my own size. Perfect. Then challenge the final gym. Wallace did not have fun with my Thunderbolts. I'm glad the last gym was something I have a super effective move against. Only his Whiscash can resist my attack. But I have a 1 HP Ralts and I'm not scared. And the rest was easy. I don't know why, but starting from this point, the game went from being okay to extremely difficult. I feel like it skipped a few levels. At least, buy me dinner first. Now starts the real challenge. This is the point of the game where I can only one-shot Pokemon that I have super effective moves against. Wally has 5 Pokemon and I don't have a super effective move against any of his Pokemon. I don't have my full team either because I needed HM users to get through the cave. But there are a few things that I can take advantage of. There's an easy abuse to Wally's AI specifically because if I put his Altaria to sleep, he switches it out to get use of its natural cure ability. Thankfully, this allows me to beat every single Pokemon on his team since I get a free turn on each one of them. Of course, this is not bulletproof because I still need to land Hypnosis 6 times. Also, for some embarrassing reason, he still uses Super Potion. I've had random trainers in the same cave use full restores, but I'm not complaining. Next is the Elite Four. I'll be changing my moveset throughout the league, and right off the bat, we're starting with one of the toughest Elite Four members, Sydney. He's Dark type, so Psychic is useless against him. In fact, I replaced Psychic with Protect for this fight. I also made Gardevoir relearn Future Sight because it will be useful with the other Elite Four members. I take down his first 2 Pokemon, and next is his Sharpedo. And that's the only Pokemon I can take down in one hit. The rest I took down with Destiny Bond. Surprisingly, he kept the worst Pokemon last. His Shiftry is the reason I have Protect, and that's because of his Fake Out. If I didn't plan for it, it would have been a problem. But Protect has higher priority, so I get to go first and avoid his high priority attack. 1 Destiny Bond later, and the first member is down. Next is Phoebe. I taught Gardevoir Psychic again instead of Protect. If I planned this correctly, I shouldn't need it anymore. Turns out, I don't one-shot any of her Pokemon, Psychic types do not counter Ghost Pokemon, which I mistakenly thought it would, and she has 2 Bayonets that I cannot put to sleep due to insomnia. It was awful, everything. This is when Future Sight comes in handy. I had to put her Dusclops to sleep, but I also had to take it down with Gardevoir, because I wanted to use Future Sight before I take it down. After several tries, I realized that one of her Bayonet can go down in one hit, but not the other one, who she happens to bring out right after Dusclops. She brings the stronger of the 2 Bayonets next, so just on time for Future Sight. With 2 hits in one turn, it goes down. The Pokemon order worked really well for me here. Her second Bayonet is next, and this one goes down in one hit, so I finally get to see past her third Pokemon. It's not looking pretty though, because she still has a Sableye, a Pokemon with no weaknesses in this gen. But at least it can fall asleep, so I have that. After so many attempts, I take her last 2 Pokemon down, and I'm really glad this one is over. Next is Glacia. I do have Thunderbolt, which is super effective against some of her Pokemon. As always, I would like to give my usual reminder, if you're sad in life, don't try this challenge. If you're happy in life, don't try this challenge. I took down her 2 Galeles using Future Sight and Psychic. Her 2 Celios go down to 2 Thunderbolts, and I didn't even think about trying Thunderbolt on her Walrein and went for Destiny Bond instead. Drake is next. Remember that trick I used with Wally's Altaria? Luckily, Drake has an Altaria as well with Nature Cure, so I can abuse it again. It's unfortunate though that he brings it out as his 4th Pokemon, but still, it's good to keep in mind when I do get to him. I can take down his Shelgon in one attack, but that's about it. Everyone else I had to put to sleep. I take down his first Flygon and Salamence before he brings out Altaria. Just as I expected, he switches it out after Hypnosis, giving me a free turn on his last remaining Pokemon, Flygon, before bringing Altaria back out. It actually woke up too soon and killed my first Ralts, so I had to get him with a second one. This is one of the reasons I started taking down the first few Pokemon with Gardevoir, just to leave a few extra Ralts for the last Pokemon, in case that happened. Next is the champion, and with his steel types, I'm already at a disadvantage. Am I the only one who thought Steven was an old guy as a kid? Steven has 6 Pokemon, so I like to use Future Sight to take down a second Pokemon without relying on my Ralts. The good news is that his Skarmory goes down to 1 Thunderbolt, but I still put it to sleep to use Future Sight. If everything goes well, I can reach his 3rd Pokemon without any issues. From here on out, all I need is for Hypnosis to not miss. They can wake up early and even kill my Ralts.
Ow!
That's fine, I have a few additional ones, but Hypnosis cannot miss. You will notice that the level difference is not a factor anymore, and brute forcing this could have been a problem. Plus, leveling up is overrated. Only his level 58 Metagross is remaining. Let's hope I don't miss this one. And with that, we defeat the champion. I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge, and see you guys next time. What?
And that's all, folks.